Hey everybody, I am back again for day 11 of my 12 days of Christmas cooking and craft series. It has been a blast to every day come on and share a recipe or a craft idea. I have to admit, it really has gotten me in the Christmas spirit. We actually got our tree and we got it decorated. So if nothing else, it's been really great to get in the Christmas spirit. I'm on early again today. I apologize, but I double booked myself again. I have to be over at Facebook at noon. I'm doing a really fun series on different breeds of chickens and ducks for Blue Seal Feeds every Tuesday at noon. So conflict. So anyway, today I am going to show you how to make cranberry sauce from real cranberries. If you are still buying that jar, either the jelly stuff or the whole berries or whatever, stop. It is so easy to make your own cranberry sauce. You won't believe it. And you only need a couple of ingredients. If you want to go super easy, all you need is a bag of fresh cranberries, or you can buy frozen and defrost them. This is 12 ounces. I don't know, I guess about 3 or 4 cups, but it's the regular size of cranberries. And then you just need equal parts water and sugar. You can kind of play it by ear, add a little more if it's too runny or too dry. And that's really it. Cranberry, sugar, water, if you want to go super easy. I'm going to make something a little bit more involved today. So I hope you enjoy it. So to get started, I'm just going to turn my burner on to sort of like, I don't know, medium low, something like that. And then to my pan, I'm going to add half a cup of granulated sugar and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, which doesn't want to come out of the cup measure. There we go. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. You can use all white sugar, all brown sugar. You could probably use maple syrup, honey, you know, just any kind of sweetener, because cranberries are pretty tart, as you know. So then to that, I'm going to add about a half a cup of water. A little bit more. And then I'm just going to add about a 1/4 cup of cranberry juice. You can use orange juice instead. It's just like something other than the water. So I'm basically just making a simple syrup with sugar and water. Like I said, kind of about equal amounts of sugar and water. So whatever combination of brown sugar, white sugar you decide to use, just make sure you use an equal amount of liquid. And then just for fun, I'm going to add some Cointreau. You could add Grand Marnier. I'm making homemade cranberry sauce. I'm just going to add a splash of Cointreau. The alcohol will burn off when it's cooking, but you can absolutely leave that out if you don't want to add it. So I just kind of want to dissolve the sugar and bring this to a little bit of a boil. I'm also going to add cinnamon stick to it. This is so quick and easy, and in addition to using it as cranberry sauce for your holiday table, you can use it like for an appetizer over cream cheese. You can put it over cheesecake. You can use it with crackers. I mean, there's just so many ways. Stir it into chicken salad or turkey salad or tuna salad. There's just so many uses for cranberry sauce, and it's so much better when you make it yourself. So the sugar is pretty much dissolved now. It should come to a simmer in about a minute. So again, simple syrup, sugar, water, any kind of sugar, any kind of sweetener, some liquid. And then I'm going to pour in my cranberries. You just want to kind of pick out any that look a little bit wonky. I probably could use a little bit bigger pan. That's okay. And I'm just basically going to let this cook. Want to put in a little bit of lime peel. You can use orange peel, lemon peel. I like the lime because it's green. I mean, even though it does come out after you cook it. You just have to remember before you serve it to take out the cinnamon sticks and the lime peel. So just keep count of how many you put in. And then I don't even really need to stir it. I mean, just look how pretty it is. So pretty. So I'm just going to leave it on sort of medium once it comes to a simmer and really just watch it. Add a little bit of salt. It's always good to add a teeny bit of salt because that really brings out the sweetness. So that's it. Sugar, water, some Cointreau, which is entirely optional, cranberry juice, fresh cranberries, cinnamon sticks, and lime peels. And then you're just going to cook this, kind of keeping it at like a bubbling simmer for about 10 minutes. I don't like it to be completely mush. I like some of the berries to be still whole. In fact, some people recommend tossing in some whole berries, you know, right near the end. So you do have some whole berries and a little bit more texture in there. But I just don't overcook it. You really just want to cook it until the liquid is mostly absorbed. The berries are already starting to pop open. I don't know if you can hear them. Pop, pop. And that's it for cranberry sauce. After it's cooked, 10 or 12 minutes, something like that, you want to let it cool to room temperature and then cover it and put it in the fridge. And it'll last for, I don't know, a week or so, a couple weeks, a week or two. You always want to make it in advance. You always want to wear an apron because it does pop, and you want to make it in advance so it has time to cool. It'll be a little bit runny when you finish cooking it, but it'll harden up and set a little bit once it cools. And as it gets a little bit more cooked, you can taste it and decide if you want to add a little more sugar. You know, if the liquid evaporates too fast, you might want to add a little bit more liquid. It doesn't need to be like boiling. It's just kind of simmering along. Turn the temperature down a little bit. That's it for homemade cranberry sauce. Super, super easy. We had trouble finding cranberries this year. I don't know why. I guess they were like the new toilet paper. But the last time my husband went, he got 2 bags of cranberries, so I was really excited. In fact, for Christmas Eve, I'm going to make an appetizer. I'm going to wrap brie in puff pastry and then put some of this cranberry sauce on top with some candied walnuts, so that should be really good. I don't know how long it's been. I don't know. It's been maybe, I don't know, 5-6 minutes or something like that. And it's already starting here. Let me see if I can. Oops, I can't even see what the camera's seeing. So you can see it's bubbling away. And you don't want it completely dry because it will set up once it cools. You know, so if you want it to be a little bit more liquidy, that's okay. But you do want to cook it till almost all the cranberries burst. So there we go. That is homemade cranberry sauce, and like I said, stir it into chicken salad, or it's great on crackers. You could even use it to fill tarts, make like mini pies, things like that. It's so much better than the canned version though. So I hope you'll try making it, and I'm gonna let this cook a couple more minutes, then let it cool and get it in the fridge. And tomorrow is the last day of my 12 days of Christmas. I have a special recipe for you, so I hope you'll tune back in tomorrow. I will be here at noon. I won't be early, I promise. You can watch all the other episodes on my IGTV 12 Days of Christmas playlist, and also on my YouTube channel, Fresh Eggs Daily. I set up a 12 Days of Christmas playlist, and if you subscribe to my newsletter, the link is in my bio here and my highlights. I'm going to send out an email with all 12 projects after I finish my last one tomorrow. So it's been super fun, and Merry Christmas, everybody, but I will see you tomorrow. So make sure you come back tomorrow at noon, and I will see you then. And in the meantime, try making your own cranberry sauce.